What's good? We back with some what of breaking news, the boxing clinic and more. If you don't know, we do more than boxing, we do more than sports, and I'm updated and created some more playlists so you can figure out what you want to watch and what's your lane through this channel. It's boxing playlists, it's NBA playlists, it's NFL playlists, it's everything. Just check out our new playlists on YouTube, man, for this channel. You guys should enjoy it. But the Oklahoma City Thunder will part ways with Carmelo Anthony, and it sounds like through this article it won't be through buyout, it'll be through trade. And Carmelo Anthony has the option to veto any trade. He still controls that power. He did opt into almost a $30 million player option for the final year of his contract, but it sounds like Oklahoma City Thunder can use some type of provision that it's gonna knock $100 million off of their cap for this year if they trade him, if they trade him. And what happens? The reason why he would be open to a trade is because he would be waived. Whoever took his contract would have enough money to take a max contract and expiring deal, because the reason you would take a Carmelo Anthony contract is because if you will be able to have $30 million free in cap space the next year. So next year got some high free agents coming out as well. So that's the thing about expiring contract. Now, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they will have to find somebody with the cap space to do it, just to take the contract for a second round pick. But also they might have to take some cap hits back. So they might have to at least take, $10 million in cap back. Hopefully somebody has about $17 million in cap space to trade Carmelo, whatever it may be. But eventually it's believed the team that trades for Carmelo Anthony will waive him, and he will be able to go to the team of his choice. And most people believe the team of his choice is the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron James. We know he wouldn't go back to the Knicks. I mean, God willing, he wouldn't sign with the Golden State Warriors, because God knows Melo said he ain't coming off no bench. He still got that mentality. Now, before we get into talking about the Lakers, we can talk about what happened to Carmelo last year. And Carmelo was a product of playing with Russell Westbrook. Carmelo, he can play without the ball, but all he wants to do is shoot and score. And when you want to shoot and score and you're not willing to do the small things on the basketball court, it's tough. It's tough. When you're not willing to do those little small things on the court, you're not willing to come off screens and set screens and do the dirty work and commit on the defense, commit to cleaning up the boards and stuff of that nature. It's hard to play with a guy like Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? When you're not dictating the offense and you're not touching the ball every time down, and you're not isoing and jab stepping and step back, and you're not able to jack up 20, 30, 40 shots a game, that was an adjustment for Carmelo Anthony, because for one of the first times in his career, he played with somebody else who likes to shoot just as much or more than him and Russell Westbrook, and they never could find that rapport between him and Westbrook. It wasn't going to happen. Westbrook is not a classic point guard, and it's not a lot of classic point guards left around, but he ain't deferring to no Carmelo Anthony. He not changing his game around to make Carmelo Anthony comfortable, okay? He don't know what it's like to make somebody else comfortable. That's why Kevin Durant left, because once he seen Durant got the MVP, Westbrook wants to be that guy. I think he wants to be that guy. He believes more in triple doubles and more in stats and trying to get individual awards than actually winning a championship. He can say one thing, but his play indicates that he cares more about individual stats and awards, and that's true. That's very, very true in my opinion. And Carmelo, Westbrook wasn't going to make Carmelo feel at home. He wasn't going to make sure Carmelo got 10 or 15, 20 shots a game. He wasn't going to take some of his shots out of his game and give them to Carmelo. They wasn't going to run plays for Carmelo exclusively. And when they finally did start to try to get Carmelo in the groove, he was so out of it that his confidence was, I don't know if his confidence was shot, but he wasn't in no rhythm. And Billy Donovan ain't a strong enough coach to implement a guy like Carmelo and Russell Westbrook, also with a guy like Paul George. So obviously they was going to find a way to get out that Melo contract, and I think it's for the better, especially if it saves them $100 million in cap space. Like I said, I'm going to link the source from ESPN so you can read it and get the gist of what's going on. And like I said, he ain't gonna veto the trade. Most likely, according to the article, he won't veto the trade because he's gonna get waived. They're gonna waive him right off the book. So it believe that he's gonna go over to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I think him and LeBron friendship. I think LeBron is a way more unselfish athlete than Russell Westbrook. And I think if it's anybody that's a part of the winning team that Carmelo can go to and play and probably start right away for the Lakers, and that can get his engine back cranked up. And I think it's LeBron James. I think LeBron James can motivate Carmelo. I think LeBron James can take a chunk out of his game to make Carmelo better. I think they always wanted to play with each other, and if that's actual facts that they do want to play with each other, I think LeBron would definitely feed Carmelo, and they'd find a way to make it work. I think Melo will be rejuvenated. I think his hunger will be reinstated. And I think he want to win. And I think, would it work? I couldn't tell you if it's going to work, but I think LeBron going to get it to jump. I think LeBron can get it to work. And I think LeBron is probably the one person that Melo respects enough that he could trust that, Bron going to give me my shots and we going to win in the process. And if LA can't rejuvenate Carmelo Anthony, it's time to retire. And I think if it doesn't work in LA or wherever his next stop may be, I think Melo gonna be out the league. I think it's gonna be an Iverson Marbury situation where nobody wants to cancel on their team a guy that don't defend and all he does is score, shoot, score, and that's all he brings. And he's more of a cancer to an offense than a help. So if wherever Melo goes, maybe it's probably a small percentage chance he can stay in Oklahoma City. But if you can save $100 million off a contract, I say that's a very, very slim percentage that he gonna stay there. But but like I said, if it don't jump with his next destination, especially if it don't jump and work with the Los Angeles Lakers for Carmelo Anthony, I think he's gonna be blackballed out the league and he ain't gonna be able to get no spot. He gonna go on over to China or the Euro League or somewhere or Israel with Mark Stoudemire, and I think he definitely needs to change his mentality. He got to remember he ain't, whatever y'all call him, Hoodie Melo, Olympic Melo, Denver Nut Melo. That ain't Carmelo no more, man. He got to know that, he ain't the same player. He ain't the marquee guy. He ain't the number one guy on no team in the NBA right now. Not even the Suns, not even the Kings. He's not the number one option. He's not a superstar no more. You ain't an all-star. You just a guy. You just a veteran piece. He's just trying to look to win a ring and rejuvenate his career. He got to figure that out. He got to commit defensively, which I know he has the physical capabilities to do it. And mentally, he got to just know that I'm a glue guy. I'm a guy that can spot and give you 30 and 40 every now and again, but I'm a glue guy. I'm a role player type of guy. And I'm no longer hoodie or Olympic or Denver Nugget, or even New York Knicks Carmelo Anthony no more. And it's the Boxing Clinic and more. Don't forget, I got a new college sports page popping off, Me the Cali Enigma and Colossal Sports TV. Links in the description. If you like college football and basketball, go over there and hit the link and subscribe. We'd definitely love to have you to our new family. We just started the page and we dropped a little bit of heat. But when the college football season pick up, we're gonna drop all every day probably. Also, if you want to get in touch with me or DM me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All that's in the description. Also, if you got any business ventures or collaborations, my business email is there, only for business reasons only. And also, don't forget the PayPal link if you want to donate and help us keep moving forward creative-wise. And also, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know we go live and upload. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time TBC. We gone.